Now, my next important advice for guys who are in their 30s and 40s is health insurance is not optional, it is mandatory. I've personally known people, my own cousin, who is just 3, 4 years younger to me. He's a lawyer. He, during COVID, he got COVID 2 times. He lost his father. He lost his like more than 70% of his family got wiped out during COVID because none of them led a healthy life. All were drinkers, all were chain smokers. So they were the first to get hit, as you guys must be aware. So he lost more than half of his family. He's married though, but he also turned, I mean, he was overweight, 80, 90 kilos, but he gained 30, 40 more kilos. He touched 120 kilos. And he was hospitalized recently. He had some heart issues. He was hospitalized. And one big mistake which he had done was he did not have a health insurance. And though he was working in a corporate as a corporate lawyer, he was making good amount, but he lost his entire savings on himself. Just one rash decision. It's not a rash decision. It's just ignorance. It was just ignorance on his part, which I don't want you guys to face. He did not take a health insurance, or even if he had one health insurance, he was under the impression that he has because his father used to look into that. But ever since his father passed away, he was under the impression that thing slipped out of his mind because all until his father was alive, he was the one who was paying the premium and everything. But currently, he had no health insurance. He came to know that he had some heart issues. He was hospitalized, and his entire savings went away in a jiffy. So don't underestimate medical emergencies which can occur anytime once you touch your 30s. Now that time has gone, that only if you are 55, 60, health problems will come up. No, it can come up even once you touch your 30s. You're sitting on a ticking time bomb basically. You can check out in my Be Charismatic course. I've explained everything, the side effects of the C99. These are my code words. You can understand what I'm implying. I've completely spelled that out because earlier I had made a regular video which was taken down due to obvious reasons. So I made the same topic on the C99 thing in my Be Charismatic course. You can check that out, in which I've spelled out explicitly what can happen. So if you have taken that injection, then chances are that you are very much vulnerable to it. So the first and foremost thing that you should be doing is you should be having a health insurance immediately. If you are even 1 day plus of 30 years, go and take that health insurance. That will save you from future trouble. Take it from me in writing. One more classmate of mine, because when I was an engineering student, I would never take my tiffin because there are certain things which I never carry, like an umbrella. I never carried an umbrella in my entire life. I would prefer getting wet, but I will never carry an umbrella. There are a few things which you will never see me carrying. Same thing with, I always carry a water bottle. Water is mandatory for me, but I never carry a lunch box. Never. I would make do with, I would, now I'm fasting, so I don't need also. But that time, my friends, they would carry their lunch boxes. I would have something from them. So there was this guy whose lunchbox I always used to raid because he used to bring, I cannot name because India is largely a vegetarian country, but he used to bring certain non-vegetarian items which was my favorite. So he would always ensure that he used to get double servings of that item. So he would sit alone because as you guys are aware, in the engineering colleges, non-vegetarians are not given preference. So he would sit alone. But I would go and raid his lunchbox, and both of us would have a feast. And he would always bring extra for me. But now I received an SOS from him. He told me that, Kiran bhai, I have lost all my savings. My treatment is going on. My only mistake was I did not have a health insurance. So I will need your help if possible. So definitely I helped him because due to the prime reason that I spent my entire engineering eating the food which he used to bring from his house. He fed me when I actually needed it. So I was having no second thoughts about helping him. Though I have a principle that I never take money from anybody and I never give money to anybody. That has been my principle since day one. Even during my bad times, when my father had kicked me out of his house. That time also I did not take a single rupee even from my best friend. He had given me his debit card, which I had told you in my Hindi channel. But I did not take a single rupee because that has always been my principle. I never take, I never give. But to this guy, I knew right from the moment go that I have to give him, I have to help him. But I helped him, I got him out of trouble. But what if I decided to say no? What if he did not have, what if he hadn't done some good gesture in the past? Because I gave him only because he had fed me for the entire duration of engineering. That's one of the biggest reason I never had to carry a lunchbox, because I knew that he will be giving. I can always, he was dependable because he would always get extra helping for me as well. He would always tell his mother, he was a Muslim guy. He would always tell his mother that even Kiran bhai is going to have, so please give me food for 2 people. So he would always bring for me. So that gesture saved him. I completely paid his bills and he's now fit and fine. But he, before contacting me, he had lost his entire savings. And his biggest mistake was he was ready to take that insurance, but there are terms, no, that you cannot, once you have that, once you're diagnosed, you cannot take an insurance. You won't be covered against that. So for that, he needed money, and he had to, I had to help him. So that is what I'm trying to say. I've personally seen it happening with 2 of my close people. One is my classmate, one is my own cousin. They lost their entire savings which they had, and that guy, my classmate, is my age. He's 45 years old. So you can imagine whatever he had earned till age 45, everything gone, everything lost in a jiffy. So that can happen with their spouse, with anybody. So don't wait for that to happen. Always have that health insurance. How much ever you might feel that you don't need it, you need it. Trust me, the moment you turn 30, you need it. In fact, I would say everybody needs it. Even if you're not 30, even if you're in your 20s, you should have it. But if you're plus 30, since my topic is today about 30 plus, you have to have a health insurance. No two ways about it.